Yeah, like her left arm, her right arm.
Technically
Jesus,
hers.
Queen.
I get you, Shay. I understand what you mean.
I picked up what you were putting down. Don't worry.
So I do apologize if I'm a little tired this evening, but I'm going to do my best.
Oh yeah, you murdered your
These last 2
roommate,
days.
so.
Yeah. Doing this
Hey,
all
Mike.
without power tools, incredibly
Hey.
A
hard.
roommate implies that they are
Helped move them
contributing in
out.
some way and at least paying.
A roommate has the word mate in it, which is like Australian for friend.
Good
Good
day.
day.
God. The simultaneous good day.
That was the ultimate joke. That was so fucking funny.
That was good.
I'm
I'll
from
never
Austria.
forget Greg.
Good day.
Good day.
I don't even remember the setup. I just
What
remember the
was that?
punchline.
Emmerich said
was
that
saying
he was from
Austrian.
Austrian. And
Oh,
Mothman went,
Greg
good
responded
day.
with, "Oh, apologies. Good day."
I
And
was
there was
also trying to
silence
remember
and
what
then
the fucking
laughter.
yeah. That like took a minute to even set in.
It just happened so quick.
It did, it was fired off at a speed that is incomprehensible.
Sometimes my wit is quick. Sometimes.
Oftentimes, I would say.
I would say you're very quick-witted.
The Zokra personality is actually fake. Greg is the real personality.
On the inside, you peel me like an onion. There's a Mothman in there.
It's old Greg.
He's been there the whole time. But yeah, Carly and I are going to do something similar, but we're going to wait till after GBBQ. So all my stuff in all its glory is on display. And then I have to think about life.
Our closet had collected like 10 years of clothing. In fact, so much so that I'd found multiple Gur shirts of Steph's that were from at least 2003.
If I had been asked which Invader Zim character was Sue's favorite, Gur was number one.
That is 100% correct.
That's kind of our basement. There's a lot of stuff that we've been given and we have to go through it. That is our collection of stuff.
So if any of y'all come over and want something.
No, hold on. Don't make that Don't make that I have a bunch of anime figures at the front door.
We're talking about the basement.
That's why I had a...
Oh man, Aya, when did this Monica statue get to the basement?
I do
No,
want
Sakura.
that 20th anniversary card
I had
capture
to-
Sakura.
I had to call the figures as well. Our living room does look pretty nice now.
Ooh. I have been calling figures as well. I sold a JoJo earlier. It was very sad.
That is sad, but responsible for sure. All right. Are y'all ready?
Yarg.
Y'all ready for this?
Dun dun dun.
Oops.
Who'd
Not
like to
ready for
recap?
this.
Which I know roughly 3 people would be ready for.
I gotta take a Midol, so I want to pass on recapping.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, Aya.
I did Dresden.
Wait, Ween did
Oh,
Dresden?
Ween, you are not one of the included ready people, but you did actually recap Dresden really good. So
Ween
Oh,
recapped
shit.
half of Dresden. Hold on, I'm gonna put
That's
an
true.
asterisk right there.
Hold up. It was more than
it was
half.
2/3. I'll give you I'll give
I
you
will give
66%.
I
Not my
honestly
fault
don't
the
get
sun
credit
was
for
up.
shit.
Incomplete work is still incomplete.
High as that teacher.
Why does that rate on a curve?
Brutality.
Everybody else turning into zeros except for like 2 people, and then Ween here with a 50%. It's like, I guess when everybody else has that,
Okay, I can recap in honor of Aya's Might All and
Thank you.
Ween's A for effort.
That didn't sound like an
Um,
A from Maya.
I basically gave you an F. But anyways, continue, Shay.
Well,
Hard
you
out
can
here.
average them out. A solid C plus for Ween.
That sounds right.
Passing grade, baby. Let's go.
Back in college.
Caesar.
I think if I ever got a C in my life, I would have had a mental breakdown.
Yeah, same though.
Oh wow, I've gotten so many C's.
If y'all
At
could
least in my
see
college career, I
life.
didn't give 2 shits in high school.
I would have been so happy to get a C.
I flunked 2 classes in college.
In high school, I did the math to get exactly a passing grade.
No, I attached all of my self-worth to my ability to achieve academically, and look at my life now.
Hell yeah,
I got
Shay.
I'm
I
proud
got
of
a
you, Shay.
B. I got a B in a calligraphy course in college, and it almost sent me into a spiral. My 1B.
It's extremely early.
Me failing that class on the first day and being kicked out.
Me unable to write with my own hand.
What was
in
that?
not
I'll tell that, but I'll
calligraphy.
tell that story another day because that's not D&D getting recap. That's something entirely different. We return to the site of the Gelden Festival, which was in shambles, and everybody was dead except for Helena, who, like everybody else, kind of like trapped in this like semi-ish dream world. In retrospect, I'm really realizing something else we could have done. Anyway, she is kind of like semi-conscious of being in there, and sort of like trapped and being compelled to feel guilt for her actions, probably for like the first time in her life. And we questioned her a little bit, and Alexander executed her. So we may have to fuck that moose if she remembers that in the future. Then we proceeded to where Asgarath, yes?
Yes.
I couldn't remember exactly what his name was. The really,
Or
really big
Eo
dragon
is his other name.
first met us. Oh, he has another name.
Eo and
Eo-
Io are
E-
actually the like dragon and human overgods.
I was gonna say
I don't think
Eo
we
is
knew that
more
though.
recognizable.
You didn't,
No,
but I'm just telling you as like
a little
as
gift.
humans. Yes.
Anyway, we went to where he had met us at the beginning of the festival, where he was being restrained by Zachary, as well as several very high-ranking Celestials who were sacrificing themselves to seal him. They had runes that had Temporal engraved upon them, and Helena in dragon form, NPC Helena, and Morgan, who I think also might have been an NPC form because she is technically also dead in this timeline. But I'm not
Yes.
sure. Just two big NPC dragons. As well, the evil Geldons were there. I shouldn't call them evil because I'm sure there's some sort of twist, but I think they're evil. We kind of managed to stunlock Zachary from completing this banishment ritual for a lot longer than we normally would have by banishing the dragon ourselves. multiple times. But as things came to the culmination when he should have basically been either sealed away or transformed into like Turbo Evil Radiant Dragon, I'm not quite sure if it was like an obliteration thing or a corruption thing.
I will actually
Do we
tell you
know?
this.
Yeah, was that tellable? I'm asking just because if it wasn't tellable, you don't have to share it. But if it was tellable,
In character, you know this is the Ascension ritual, which will raise a mortal to godhood. It actually raises a god to something else. And as Asgarath is already a god, it would effectively remove him from the playing field.
interesting. Well, before that could happen, though, what was going to happen was a familiar dragon was gonna fly over and cast Apocalypse on the field and wipe everything out, but Jan cast Apocalypse, which had the same effect.
What
I
a
did
wild
like
move.
that. Like Jan was like, I thought it would cancel the other one out, and I'm like, why? You throw two nuclear bombs together, you're just gonna blow the fuck up.
We didn't
I
know if it
love
would
the
work.
idea that
It
Now we
did.
do.
and who's questionably versed in magic thought that would be the case.
I loved it though. I thought that was an incredible end to that conflict.
It was pretty great. And we woke up in a farmhouse in oh shit, Barovia,
Wisconsin.
with this really fine Midwestern gentleman. I think that's the guy.
That's
from
what
the
houses
Great
just look like
commercials.
in Wisconsin.
It is the man from the "It ain't much, but it's honest work" meme. I don't know who this is.
He's a good guy.
He
I
seems
thought it
like
was
a
the guy
nice
from The
man.
Office.
And I think that's it.
I think so too. And with that, he has hosted you in his farmhouse. I think he said he's outside the city of Vallaki, actually.
Yes, I have that written down.
And basically just be like, well, if y'all are feeling better, feel free to hit the town or go
Get
on
the
your
fuck
way.
out of my house.
You can obviously stay as long as you like. I'm very kind and hospitable.
Let's
I could
stay
skin that
long
rabbit
enough.
and make you a stew.
Oh,
Excuse me, how close are we to the forest?
Well, I reckon there's forest all around us. What are you looking for?
It's still known as an Amber Temple, right? Like it's not got some stupid ass name.
Oh, yeah, it's called the Amber Temple. I would say if you mention the Amber Temple to this gentleman, he has no fucking idea what that is. But he would say, I reckon the mayor would probably know.
Then we will ask him. Thank you for your hospitality.
No problem.
What do? Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
glad y'all
Sorry.
are okay.
Sorry. Unfortunately, I'm a lawful alignment, so I have to ask what we owe you.
Oh, no charge at all. I'm just happy y'all are safe. It's not often we take people off the road that actually live to tell the tale. It's dangerous out there in the woods. But yeah, nothing at all. Happy
Well,
to-
that's dangerous. I would assume since.
Since we got back to since Strahd's dead, very much so. Still pretty nasty out there though. At least you're not worrying about vampires and werewolves and werecrows, just regular animals that might kill you.
Well, that can be bad enough sometimes.
Worse, I think. Sometimes.
Do you have a thing for vampires?
Oh no, I just think dying by a vampire might be better than dying by a bear.
Honestly, he's probably right. I agree with this man.
What if the
do
vampire
too.
tries to seduce me?
Y'all
Much
ever
better
seen
than
The
a bear.
Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio? That was brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Anything else?
Oh, I guess one more thing, and just a general overarching thing. I know that our beverage buffs are gone.
Yes.
But just in general, I think upon waking up after being nuked for, I was gonna say from fire from above, but that's not true. It was fire from Jan. Uh, Inventory check. Is there anything missing and or present in there that should or should not be?
Any loot you acquired throughout the dream is with you, except obviously the temporary buffs.
Except our cokes.
Except your cokes.
Okay.
Anything acquired from the vending machine is not obviously still in effect. You also know what it
Weird.
feels like to die from 1,112 damage.
I also
Well,
am not hungry or thirsty for another 39 days.
What was that from?
Peter.
Yeah, that was from. That is all still in effect. Yes, if it was like a player ability, it is still in effect.
God.
Can save a fortune on rations.
But yeah, inventory is looking normal.
Well.
I'm going to take y'all to the map here. So this is the map of Barovia. For some context, you all started here. You are now over here.
Oh, that's so far.
Yeah, you covered an incredibly large amount of ground. And this is a zoomed in version of the town. That said, Jan and Drizzle, you actually remember your last time here, they were about to have a Morning Lord festival, and the town was under almost what seemed like martial law.
Do they seem friendlier as we walk up to the gates?
Yeah, actually, as you walk up to the gates, the people would recognize you too and say, oh, isn't the heroes of the entire place or the entire country? Come on in.
Hi. Hey, hello. I'm gonna act like I remember them.
You two are
Good to
famous.
see you.
Good to see you too.
I forget how much time has passed since our Barovia campaign.
It's been about, I want to say 2 months. Not an extremely long amount of time.
Yeah, I just say keep up the good work. Garden. Yeah. Thumbs up and like keep walking.
They give you a friendly gesture and invite you all into the city.
Who the fuck was that? He's dead.
I hear Sue laughing in the other room, so I don't think so.
Oh.
Anything you want to add, Drizzle?
Yeah, me either. Let's just keep up the pretense. been like 20 years.
Yes, it has been. It has absolutely been more time for you guys specifically. It has only been 2 months of actually I'd probably say it's 3 months since you all had done an adventure in Barovia. Quarter of a year.
I'll
You
look
guys
back
are
at the
still
group.
fresh enough to be known, but this guard did not seem to expect you to know him.
I'll look
You
back
guys
at
are just
the
a little
group and
infamous.
ask, do we want to talk to the mayor first, or should we find an inn?
I feel pretty rested, so
I forget if we
feeling-
actually got a long rest last
You
time.
did. Whenever you woke up from the cast of Apocalypse, you came back with fully rested.
I gotta cast that more often.
Please do.
Please do not.
Can we, can me and Drizzle help like find the way to the mayor's house then?
Yes, you would remember it's towards the center of town.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Can I
So
roll
you
a
guys just
perception check to see if anyone's like looking at us suspiciously, or like
Yeah, roll a
something like that?
perception check. Yeah, I'm sorry, Carwin, what were you saying?
so you guys just die all the time? Is that no one is acting like this is
First time. Who wants to fill her
Well,
in?
I was gonna say the method was a little different this time, but it actually isn't for Scout, who has already been burned alive at least once.
Mm.
We gotta unpack that one day.
Yeah, this felt very similar to that attack, actually.
Well, what about the fucking Baylors? They also
Oh my
nuked us
God,
with the.
I forgot.
They turned us into ash, but I'm the only one who was there for that.
They did. That was just from them standing there, though.
Well, in this particular case, I think it would be more. Shit. More accurate to say that we dreamed our deaths, but for future context, oh yes, we very much have died multiple times. Some of us more than others.
Yeah.
Is that why when we first met, you all had a therapy session, basically? We were all being pulled in different directions, and you all had little therapy?
What's therapy?
God, I could really use some of that. Well, you see, the forces that conspire to prevent us from saving the world include a faction of operatives of the Abyss known as the Sunken Ones. And they have the ability to tap into subconscious horrors, essentially, from what I've been able to deduce. Our worst memories, our greatest fears, past things that have happened to us that we deeply regret. And the first time we encountered them, they sent us into a spiral of hallucinations that were very traumatic in nature. And I believe they were setting us up for the same thing this time, but we were protected by the magical power of an ally who is currently not among us. Don't say it. Currently not among us. You may yet meet her one day if we are able to reset the timeline. If you typed among us, I'm going to kill you.
No, I didn't. I typed how high the temptation level was.
That's almost as bad. I suppose the easiest way to explain it is that we are on a timeline, a fated timeline, and at the end of this 3-month period, the world as we know it will cease to exist, and it has done so many, many, many a time. And basically, should we die or should we choose to end the cycle before that time period is up, then we begin again with the call of a mission to explore the ruins of the place that we just visited in that dream, actually.
Well, that's extremely tragic. How many cycles have you gone through?
Well,
Like
quite a
2,
few.
5?
There are many that are no longer accessible in my memory, according to what Emmer told us. The last one that we remember was at least 10.
And you all believe that this task can be done and that this is not divine retribution for something we have done.
Well, it very well could be, I suppose. But we have
mean-
very little recourse but to do this regardless.
Well, I would find that much more believable if the progression of this timeline doesn't also culminate with the collapse of the gods themselves. In what, about 3 weeks' time, we'll see the celestial plane fail entirely. Perhaps it is a little bit easier for me to adjust to these matters since, well, it is much easier for me to function with a mission.
Obviously, it's just gonna kind of space out a little.
Mhm. Now I wonder if you're included in all this.
I think I am.
Well, you'll find out the next time we have to reset or we fail.
You either die or you won't.
Next time we all die like dogs. We'll
So
see you're at the house.
Find out.
Usually we're not very forthcoming with this information for what you can assume are obvious reasons, because we sound like lunatics. But we do have a few close choice allies. You met Garrus at our house in the middle of the street,
Mm-hmm.
and once again, perhaps you will meet some of the others as we progress. We've been doing a lot this cycle. Actually, we're kind of due for a death. I do not say this in character, but
We really are, though.
she does say we've accomplished quite a lot this time. But there are some things that will surely need tending to later. I feel like, and this should maybe like an addition to this session. Do y'all remember when we sat down people who were new to Warcraft lore and did a full-on lecture series?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need to have like an extra session night that is just that. but the campaign lore. I think that would be very fun, but maybe that's just me.
I do think that would be pretty fun. A lot has happened in the many years that this campaign has gone on.
Always remember the fact that we couldn't separate those horses.
Oh my god.
Always and forever. Pepper and whatever.
That's
Salt.
actually not that's not an important plot point, Carly. Don't listen to them. It's a very stupid. It's a very
It was a
stupid
traumatic
joke.
memory. That's what it was.
My
mean, it sounds
ex-girlfriend did
very
irreparable damage to
Centaurs
everyone
and
here.
fire mages.
Honestly, you're lucky to be playing a satyr.
Actually, yeah.
Well, I snuck in with Dresden, and I was okay. So that's how I was like,
Now
Breaking
she's gonna
ground
act
here.
crazy.
Carly
Dance
proved
naked on my
herself
bus.
We're building over old ancient burial grounds, and we're really hoping nothing comes of it. You know.
I made you
God.
love Briar, so now I can just be crazy without
That's
the
true.
CNA.
As long as you
secret
don't make her like
plan
a
all
fire
along.
mage next.
Briar was like, I felt bad if Briar got hurt.
She's just a baby.
Just a baby. Oh my god, where is the fucking map of... Oh, here it is. Has Carly seen the Our House in the middle of the street that you guys did like a psychopath?
I like
No,
that it's still there.
Carly hasn't even seen the haberdashery.
Oh god. We're not ready for that.
Save that for the lore night.
At some point, I'm gonna need you to metagame and make Alexander okay with going to the Thieves Guild, so we
I
can
think
go
he's-
to the haberdashery.
I think he's coming around. He'll never be happy that we're going to the Thieves Guild, but it's not the absolutely not. If you go to the Thieves Guild, I will label you as
Yeah.
brigands and like
The Thieves Guild is starting to look like perhaps a necessary evil in saving the greater world.
yeah, he won't be happy with it, but he will not. I don't think he would fight it as hard as he once did, or at all.
He'll get over it.
I also
They're
realized how
pretty
much
nice.
I made this one like oligarchy member look like Asmodeus. That was unintentional.
Oh, we did have like a whole thing, didn't we? Where I was like, yeah, we had a long conversation about that. And there's also that one. There's that one elf you keep using as an NPC.
Which one?
The one that you used him in the very first game as like an Azure Shield member.
Oh god.
That's so
When you use Asmodeus as pit crew, you do run into the likelihood that you will make something very like Asmodeus. That's what happened with that pit crew for Guinevere.
It is
Yeah,
hard
it's
to
like,
just
this is
make
Asmodeus.
someone. Yeah. It's hard to
It's
make
not-
someone that looks unique, which is honestly why it worked that that the one guy just did end up being Asmodeus's brother.
Watching y'all playing Pokemon XY proves that.
Oh my god. I can't help it. I have similar tastes.
Yeah,
Like what I
because I don't want to, because I mean I could do, I think, like a pretty extensive campaign lore lecture.
I think that would be really
But-
fun to do. If you guys want to do that one night.
I would love to do something like that, but we could do like other stuff so it's not just we can make it fun. We can find a way to make it fun.
Yeah.
Make it like a Jeopardy night.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm on vacation this
I'm
week, so if y'all want to do it this week, I
For
think that'd be a
those who
very
aren't
fun
great at
evening.
keeping notes, has to like fucking answer questions to get.
Also, like me, Derek, being like, "Oh man, I did put that in the campaign."
I did that.
The only thing is that I feel like to like accurately talk about everything, I might have to go back and listen to old episodes, which might kill me from embarrassment. But
Dude, I can't
Anyway, all
listen
this
to
to say, like,
myself DM.
it sounds very fun, but to prevent me from doing that tonight,
Yes.
because I know Scout is usually exposition guy. I think the only other thing that she would tell, I almost called her Briar, Alphazine, that she would tell her is that is Fox. Fox has forgotten some things, but he's been there since the beginning, and she's been there since the beginning. But the others have joined over time, and others that started this quest have somehow left the cycle. I think she would basically, she's just like, she's been there the longest, and she definitely doesn't have any residual issues or trauma with that, so don't worry about it. Don't ask any questions.
And in a strange twist, Steve was there for the beginning.
Yeah.
And not a big chunk of the middle, but is
But
back.
it was Steve, but it was like a different like he's
It was
not.
it was a the yeah, a different Steve.
Steve 616.
Steve's story is intrinsically tied with Zachary's. As is shown by his like little happy section in the flashbacks. You guys got the happy flashbacks this time.
And we got to talk with our loved ones, some of us.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we should have a fun little war night. Was there any other questions or conversations you all want to have?
I'm ready for Jan to take us to the mayor's office.
Okay.
Introduce us, Janiel.
Jan.
And
Oh,
Drizzle.
interesting.
Jan and Drizzle, you go to what you remember was the mayor's house, and you see this figure.
That Casimir.
You see an undead warrior standing vigil outside the home of the mayor. And as he sees you two, he says, "My goodness. If it isn't a gift from Argon Vostold himself, Drizzle and Jan, the heroes of the hour." This is really testing your memory.
Can do it.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time. You all can roll.
John Skellington, not to be confused with his brother Jack.
I'm shocked by the fact that this man is undead. I think that gives me a little start.
Yeah. Roll me a Arcana or Religion on him. Well, you can roll memory. I mean, those who do not know this man.
Those who have never met him, is Alexander okay with this?
Most certainly not. I
No.
would assume.
I rolled a religion check of. I don't have my
Rod didn't die that
character
long
sheet.
ago. Let's hold off.
Scout probably like just like having to like gently like touch his paw so he doesn't.
And you just execute people without saying anything.
Yeah,
19.
With a 19, you would recognize that this is obviously an undead individual. You would also recognize that he is teeming with holy power.
Oh, he's Kalia.
Hate that.
Let me check what my. You said,
I
was it
also got-
religion
I
or
actually only got a
arcane?
19.
You would also know he's a revenant.
Does the
What's
27
dead
get me
is
anything
dead.
different?
22.
27.
27?
Yeah.
You would know he has a
Right.
purpose to fulfill, and then he can die peacefully.
Oh, he's here on
But
a
something is
mission.
keeping him here.
Oh,
Is this the
You would just know that
boyfriend?
from the from your just kind of academic knowledge of a revenant.
Okay. Is this Casimir's boyfriend?
It is not. He has a boyfriend. He is a canonically gay character from 1970s D&D, which is surprising.
Did you
I
roll
think they
your
were just
memory?
really good friends, Derek.
yeah, you're reading too much
They
into
were
the
just
text.
roommates. So funny enough, this is like one of the whenever you do a Curse of Strahd campaign, you roll 5 random items. One of them is the companion that helps you, and this is the one that they got when they did Curse of Strahd. And this guy is like probably one of the strongest ones, but has like the most stringent requirement for acquiring. And this is the guy y'all got. Give me your memory roll, Sue and or Jan.
What do I add to that?
I would say intelligence.
Your
Your best stat.
13 then. Or it's a -1.
You remember this man helped you kill Strahd von Darvich, but you don't remember his name. Only that he was there for the fight.
You guys walking up being like, "Hey, you, how's
Long time
it
no
going?"
see.
As you guys are both looking, it says,
Wait,
my
no,
name.
don't say it.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I'm cheating and I opened up the Curse of Strahd book and I've been just
Holy
searching
shit.
through it.
Oh my god.
Ween. He would say, I suppose you two live a very active life. My name is Godfrey.
I'm gonna find
Sir Godfrey Gwilym. It's his last name.
Godfrey. Of course we remember you. You don't have to remind us. You helped us so much in fighting Strahd.
Jan, this is just embarrassing.
Why? I'm trying to perform that I remember him.
I'm right here. You've not chosen to keep this quiet. Honestly.
Okay. My
I
apologies.
knew you all were
Godfrey.
goofballs when we all teamed up, but goodness gracious, it's only been 3 months. With
We've been
mortal
through-
memories so dire.
We've been through a lot.
Yeah, you should try telling people what happened last week.
Last time I did that, we all died. Scout.
But he would say that regardless, much has changed likely since you have last visited Vallaki. The mayor has been ousted, and Esmeralda has taken over.
Oh, good for her.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
And he would say,
if I
if you all would like to speak with her, I can summon her right away. She'd probably be happy to see you two.
Yes, we do need to speak with Esmeralda. These are our friends, by the way. I would introduce everyone.
And he says, it is a pleasure. I'm sorry to meet you under such grotesque circumstances.
I would say so. How is it that you obtain the holy gift while being in such a cursed state?
Alexander, you can't just ask a revenant that.
It's ask him why he's white.
Why are you so pale, mister?
No.
No.
I can make it better. You can't ask him why he's a white.
Right. Yeah, I thought that's
Oh,
actually
a
what you said
white!
at first.
WIGHT.
You can't just ask a white man why he's undead.
I'm not asking him why he's undead. I'm asking him why he's holy and undead.
He would actually respond and say, well, I agree that it is a grotesque form that I don't wish to inhabit. Apparently the work I have set out to do is not done.
What is this
You
work
don't.
of yours?
Oh, go ahead, Alexander.
Sorry. Then what is this work of yours?
Originally, it was to kill Strahd von Zarovich.
Oh, it
The fact
sounds
that
like
I still
he's-
reside here means that he is not dead.
I look to Janin.
Oh.
Drizzle.
We do know that because the
You-
whole reason we were sent to the Amber
Yeah.
Temple is because
I
they're
Yes.
can't
trying to.
remember.
You know they're trying to resurrect him.
We
Well,
had
they're
to
trying to
seal
resurrect
him.
him. That's implying that he is dead.
But not
He was-
dead. Not
was-
put to rest forever.
Yeah, we had to put him in a jar.
I do
He's
have to
only
give them a look
mostly dead.
anyway, because the whole town celebrates them as heroes, and this this thing that they did is not actually done.
Yeah, I will also say Jan and Drizzle agreed with Baba Lasega to put his soul into a amethyst skull and
Oh,
not
right.
actually kill him. So,
Wasn't that the deal we made with her?
oh yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah, which means he isn't dead, which is why he's still here. Like, Baba Lasega does not give a shit about this little white man.
That is why you found the empty amethyst skull in the flashback slash
No, that I
sunken
remember.
place.
Oh.
Well,
Because that once housed the soul of Strahd von Zarovich, which she is now trying to fully resurrect again.
I think we
Well.
shared that info.
Yeah, I believe. I think so.
No.
I
You
have.
saying no to
Alphonse?
us?
No, sorry. Alphonse is trying to jump onto the newly placed Kallax, and I do not want him doing that. Continue.
I have missed like a lot of sessions because of my work schedule, but I do vaguely remember informing everybody that the skull is empty and that we had given it to Baba Lasagna.
You guys have like called her that since day one, and it still makes me laugh.
well, I am sorry that the choices of others have condemned you into such a state. Perhaps that's a right that can be, a wrong that can be corrected.
I certainly hope so. To be honest, I thought I would be laid to rest by now.
I look to Janin. Drizzle again.
He does not look happy about being a revenant. He simply is like this and retains his holy paladin power.
I can only imagine how tired you are.
Hundreds of years. Though undeniably you did help me put my lover to rest. And for that I am eternally thankful. Sue?
I suppose we probably should, fix what we fucked up. Get you to rest too.
Oh. Hold on. We didn't fuck up.
Well,
This seems
you know what I mean. Like
We did our job.
indirectly.
I do think it's very funny because it's like at the time, many, probably like a decade ago, you had no idea that this would result in Strahd not actually dying.
Right. It was just kind of
That
like
was like the plan the entire time.
It was just kind of like sure, we'll get you the. Yeah, why not?
And I'm sure we had our reasons, but that was also a whole 3 months ago. So maybe take your judgmental little bunny eyes and put them somewhere else.
I will not.
I know. Oh, trust me, I know. merely a suggestion.
We're so standing right in front of him.
Again, Alpha C, mate.
Scally's
Welcome
doing
to the
the,
group.
like, my family is fighting in the back of the car, and I'm in the drive-through expression at this guy.
Yeah, and you do see a lady just kind of standing behind him.
Standing lady emoji.
And she says, Jen, Drizzle. It's been, well, it's not been really that long. How's it?
3 months.
Feels
brought you
like
to
an
the Locky.
eternity. Well, we met up with Harley,
Oh,
and he's
I'm
put
so
us on.
sorry.
I know.
Granted, they've done a great job ruling Barovia instead of Strahd. I can't say I was their biggest fan.
By the end of it, me either. But they seem to be on the up and up now to some degree.
And who are your allies here?
I would introduce everybody.
And then she would say, I am Esmeralda d'Avenir. A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's ours.
And she would say, so honestly, why are you here?
Maybe we should talk inside.
Sure. And she would invite you inside. And Godfrey would stay just kind of standing vigil outside the mayor's residence.
Derek, remind me. Did we know who the mayor was before?
Yes,
I
the
feel
mayor
like-
was a man. Oh my god, it was something Valachian. He was a complete bastard. When you guys came here, it was actually one of the original like combat tournaments that you guys had to take a part of. Because there was the Festival of the Morning Lord. And this guy basically just ran the town into the ground just to party while ignoring all the atrocities that happened outside the walls.
Gotcha.
Very Bloodborne.
More or less, yeah. Anyways, she would call you inside, sit you around the table. Obviously, refreshments, food, whatever would be provided. And she would say, so what does bring you guys back here? I thought you were off to better horizons.
Well, we were kind of dragged into this by, I assume, fate. I'm not the best with explaining what's going on. Scout, you're gifted with with this. Would you be able to explain?
Don't do that to Shay.
I will. I will do that to Shay shamelessly.
Damn.
Why? Well, we were asked to deal with the issue arising from the Amber Temple.
Oh,
As
gods.
Harley, and I kind of glance it back at the door because I'm not sure if I want to see this Lish man just start like bolting. If he happens to overhear us, but Harley suspects that may have something to do with the circumstances surrounding Strahd's departure from this world.
Interesting. So something. She will say, I will say in my research, I have found that the Amber Temple does hold the ability to bring back the dead. If that's the case, then yikes. Didn't you guys kill him though?
Well,
It-
kill him, stop him. These words are all intermixed.
This is something that Jan in fact should field. I think Jan and Drizzle should field this one. I'm afraid that I wasn't there for that venture.
For whatever reason, I do not remember, unfortunately. Baba the Sega ended up with the ashes of Strahd. And I'm sure it was for a good reason. But I could not defend our choices.
If it's Baba with Sega, there's almost certainly no good reason.
Well, in hindsight,
You guys worked with her?
it appears so.
You don't remember? She says.
Well, it was a full 3 months ago.
Dan's trying so hard to do the best impression of a Republican.
I mean, really wish I could remember, but here we are.
Holy shit, she says.
But we're
What's that?
here to make it right.
Well then fuck, you guys need to get going.
Well, that's what we were trying to do. Do you know how close we are?
She would actually say she's gonna roll a survival.
Because we were intending to travel there, but we were lost in the woods, and that's when your townsfolk found us.
She
But
would
if we're
say
quite some distance from the place, that's, well, a little
you're probably
alarming.
halfway there. And she would say you actually would have had to have passed through here anyways. Did you all look at like the date and time?
No. We
I
were
didn't
told we
think
were out
to.
for 3 days. We were told we were unconscious for 3 days.
That's true.
Dan's been traveling with us for more than 3 months, though, right? Maybe not.
3
I mean,
months
like
of like
since he's
actual
left
time.
Barovia, I should say.
So you guys got here, which honestly is about a 7-day journey.
Hmm.
She would say that the Amber Temple is about if you guys started now, you could get there in another day and a half. You effectively have to get through here and get to here.
Is that with like a horse, or is that just on foot?
That would be with horse and carriage.
Oh, well, we've been traveling on foot.
Oh well, but we will give you horses and carriages. Just if you can promise us you'll get this done, get it
Horse.
done.
That we don't have Harley distracting us. In fact, it was probably their fault that Strahd lived.
Roll persuasion. I'm not gonna say deception because it was a
In hindsight,
it was
now
their
this all
fault
makes
that
a
he
lot more
lived.
sense.
Yes.
I worry this may crumble. Oh, this may crumble the incredibly vulnerable political scheme of Barovia.
Not my problem. We have a
Um,
celestial plane
It
to
was
save.
indeed Harley that was
16.
like, y'all should agree with Bubbles.
16.
16, that is actually enough.
Again, in hindsight, maybe we should have seen all of this shit back then.
Yeah, she's like, I mean, Strahd did have a way with certain individuals, and if I'm gonna be honest, Harley seemed a little infatuated with Strahd.
Oh, you have no idea. But Harley is infatuated with everyone. How are we supposed to know?
And she would say, that's fair. That's one thing I remember. Quite the harlot.
Yes, if it had a bed and said yes.
Maybe that's
Those-
where they got their name. Harliot.
Harley.
God
God forbid they
she would
name
say,
any town after themselves.
Velaki will supply you with a horse and carriage to expedite your journey.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
If what you say is true, then I think time is of the essence.
Yes, we'll leave ASAP.
Can I ask an incredibly random question?
Ooh.
Can I give an incredibly random answer?
Sure.
Jeez.
I'm just I perhaps a history roll might be in order. But having been through this song and dance the most out of this cast, but there are people here who've experienced a few loops as well. At any point in the past, was there like any indication that this was that this happened essentially? Because we've never come to Barovia, we've never dealt with Strahd / the impending Strahd resurrect. Was there any sign whatsoever that this successfully happened in any other loop?
So funny enough, this you would have actually known very, 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 very long ago. The town of New Gronkton was founded almost to the day that your adventure started. And that was an offshoot of the town of Barovia, or the entire country of Barovia, which had like appeared out of the mist.
New Gronkton is where the animal people live, right?
New Gronkton is actually where monsters live.
The monster people. That's right. Isn't that
It is directly
is that where
south of
that gnome
Barovia.
is?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
think so.
He's
Oh
a monster.
God!
But I don't. Is that gnome still in this world?
It's gotta be out there somewhere. Just a lurking plot point.
That's a moose.
Threatening.
That's a moose.
That is a moose and a half.
That is quite the moose, and it is. So here's Barovia, as it was always on the map. Here is New Gronkton.
Again, I'm sorry. I didn't think it would work.
From another character, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
Brief pause to get Carly just in the loop here.
Oh,
At
yeah.
some point in the previous iteration of this campaign, a really really long time ago, we killed a divine like goddess clone super soldier warrior who turned into ash when she was killed. And Wheat's previous character, who was a spore druid, spore cleric.
Druid.
No, she was a druid. I thought she had cleric level. But did she have any cleric levels?
She had some cleric levels, but I made her a druid.
Doesn't matter. Cast reincarnation on the divine goddess being dust,
Oh.
and raised an incredibly disconcerting and very blank of affect gnome from the corpse dust. So that whenever we talk about that incident, that's the context. Okay.
It was a Felicia clone, wasn't it?
It was a Felicia
Mhm.
clone.
It was a clone of Felicia.
Oh wow, Carly hasn't even met the necromancer shop. Golly.
All in due time.
So much to happen.
I mean,
But yeah, the gnome incident is special and important,
the gnome incident.
and a moose will have to fuck one day. So New Gronkton was founded to the day at the beginning of our journey.
Yes,
Tell me more, God.
almost exactly to the day, to the beginning of your journey. The mayor is a man named Vampire Carl, which
That's.
these two may remember.
I remember that.
I think you remember Vampire Carl
Well,
and not
it wasn't that I remembered his
crucial members of the campaign
as soon as you said
beforehand.
it was like, ah, yes, that is in my memory somewhere.
Word.
There's actually a side quest there that is a play on the spa that Ween ran, but it plays out very differently.
It was a fun one shot.
It is a fun one shot. It just plays out differently in New Gronkton, where they are actually the good guys.
Excited to go there one day.
Eventually you will. Because there is quite the moose.
One day.
But no.
A gnome-shaped moose.
But yeah, you see her. She casts the message spell. And she will send the message to, at the Western Gate, gather you some horses and a carriage.
Nice.
So that guy at the front door, should he, if he's unable to accomplish what he must before he dies, is that going to cause problems?
She would say, honestly, I'm not sure. She would say, Godfrey, come here a moment. And as she does, no one comes.
Oh God.
Da, 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 da.
Uh-oh. Godfrey.
Sir Godfrey rolled a 27 perception check on the conversation being had in here.
I do think it's very funny that I explicitly at the beginning was like, I look at the door because I don't want this guy to jet. But he jetted.
27.
That was it. Yeah, 20-fucking-7, man. He must have overheard us.
I will say, Jan and Drizzle may remember Godfrey was a motherfucking animal on the battlefield.
I do remember.
This man's stats was insane.
Well, Scout was in fact going to be like, does he want to come with us? Like, I don't want to put him in danger, but I guess now she doesn't have to.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is his mission.
Not sure why he jetted. He could have helped us.
He may yet still.
I imagine he can think of nothing but his vengeance.
You would know, by definition, as a revenant, that is their sole purpose.
Well, him and Alexander would get along so well.
We would not.
Even he would agree that they would not. But he would say if he were alive, they would.
Yeah.
He also does not seem happy to be an undead.
Yeah, it's an affront to God.
See? Y'all will get along.
Disgusting form
I
of
stand by what I said.
blasphemy to creation.
Sounds like you'd have a lot to talk about, man.
Oh, now I actually do want Alexander and him to like be in the party where they just talk about how much they hate undead.
Ironically, they would probably get along really well, aside from one
Critical aspect.
one critical aspect of one of their existences. And
Excuse me, sorry.
actually, at the as she did, she would not have her call heated. She would say, "Oh God, he left. All the more reason for you all to hurry."
Well, maybe we can catch him. Doesn't have to go alone.
That's entirely possible.
How
Like
quickly can you get the caravans and horses ready?
She'll say by the time you reach the Western Gate, they'll be ready. I've just sent the message now, and the Western Gate is over here. Moving over to the country map. This is the Western Gate. The path is this way, down here, over here, and up here to the Ember Temple.
Well,
And she'll
Yeah.
say, if there are no other questions, I suggest you make haste.
yeah, we should be
Yeah.
getting.
We get going.
Whoop, not bad.
Uh-oh.
Fucked up.
Could I ask her if there's anything else she thinks I need to know about Barovia since we left that's changed? Like, has anyone been to the Amber Temple since we left?
Yeah, roll persuasion.
That's 21.
With a 21, she would say, the only person I can think who's been there since is Casimir. He made a
I don't-
journey there probably several fortnights ago, but he seems trusted by Harley. I'm not sure what else he'd be. I don't think he was doing anything nefarious.
Hard for me to trust Harley completely, and by extension, anyone that's in his company, to be honest.
But yeah,
I
she would say,
remember enjoying Casimir's company, so I hope he didn't fall in with the wrong crowd.
Casimir, the millennia old lich. I hope he didn't fall in with the wrong crowd.
He was nice.
He was. That's true. It's a very funny statement.
I
Okay.
forget. I know Harley mentioned. What happened to Irina?
Didn't she I honestly, nothing of any kind of plot importance. I think I had it to where she just left on vacation, basically.
I can accept this.
She completely left. I would say she completely left Barovia behind and has probably gone to somewhere like Nessalum,
Ooh,
a coastal city, just to see something different.
I hope she's enjoying herself. And that's it.
Ismark would have absolutely verified that she's having a great time.
I'm curious what Casimir was doing at the Amber Temple.
It's been a long time, so I will remind you all, that's actually where you found him.
No, that I remember. Why would he go back? I don't know why I can remember the most random ass plot points, but nothing important.
Maybe he went back to get the rest of his porn collection.
Maybe Harley sent him back for that. That sounds more accurate. Oh.
All right. You guys get your horses, get everything in order, and you will start making the trek. Who probably has the best experience guiding horses? Who has the best animal handling?
Well, I'm good with horses.
I have a 7.
Steve did it when he was young.
I have a +8 for animal handling.
I don't
Okay.
have
Fuck
any
yeah.
but a horse.
I would actually,
I
I'd
have
probably
horses.
imagine Alexander is on his own steed.
Yeah, I have my own horse.
Yeah, I figure you're probably not riding with the rabble.
The peasants.
Wow.
That's what you are.
Accurate.
That does sound like Alpha Cine probably has the best animal handling. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so. As long as
And
she's all right with driving us.
can I use
Well-
the help action to give her advantage?
You
Oh,
can.
please give me advantage.
Yeah. You
Oh.
can absolutely give Alpha Cine advantage with the help action.
I feel like the last time I was on a carriage, I was like sniper's nesting on the top of it or something insane like that.
Okay, that's much better.
So-
I rolled 19 total.
Okay. That is extremely good. Also, Shay, that does sound correct. At least a very scout-like behavior. With a 19 in animal handling, you are able to pretty easily navigate the basic paths of Barovia in a timely fashion. So you can get through here, and within just a few hours, you're able to get into the mountains. The mountain paths opening, which begins about right here. Getting to here, the wind picks up. It gets much colder, and it gets to be a little bit harder terrain. Roll me another one. And Jan, if you would like to assist, you can.
Yeah.
But tell me how you're assisting.
So I'm gonna try, because these horses are probably not used to like the rough terrain since Broad vanished and all that crap. I'm gonna try and keep them calm. Use my was it commune with nature? Beast sense.
Okay. Good shit. They do seem pretty unhappy with where they're being sent, but they will listen to you. So Alphacina, you get advantage.
Yippee. I rolled a 12, so that would be a soft 20.
Soft 20? Soft 20 is very good. You are able to navigate them through the mountain paths pretty smoothly. And you get to... Actually, hold on 1 second. You'll get to this point here.
Oh fuck.
Hmm.
Isn't this where Barovia Boys ended?
It's vaguely familiar.
It is very funny because I do think this is one of the last maps that the Barovia Boys ever did an encounter on.
I think.
But it is very different mountains.
Okay. There are only so many snowfield combat maps.
It's true, man. I'm sorry.
No, it is 100% true.
I like this was also something we remembered.
I know.
Yeah, this specific map, you find Godfrey absolutely trucking it on the road. Like, he is moving exceptionally fast. And as your caravan gets to him, he stops and turns and looks towards you.
Mr. Godfrey, hop on.
You seek to kill Strahd?
That seems so.
Nods, and he'll say, "Then I shall aid you." And he'll jump aboard the caravan. Any opposition?
Can I roll an insight if he's actually acting weird from when we knew him?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
That's a 7.
7, you have no idea. You feel like you don't remember Godfrey very well.
Oh, I know that's an 11.
You don't know. You're
Okay.
not sure.
You don't even remember this man's name.
George, get on.
Completely normal to me. Just a guy who wants vengeance, like totally fucking normal. I'm just like, yeah, checks out.
Like,
Undead's gonna undead, I guess.
did he radiate radiance before or whatever it
Oh,
was?
bro, he was
did, right?
hella
Yeah.
paladin before.
Okay.
His attacks do just radiant damage. He's
Well, he's
very
not
strong.
giving off like radiance vibes.
No, he's not giving off the radiance
Okay.
vibes. He's giving off like holy power.
I wanted to make sure. I was like,
No,
That's a
that's a good
thought I
that's
had.
a good distinction actually as the campaign has progressed. The radiance was not an enemy until after you left Barovia.
Speaking of radiant power, but not the radiance, if asked, would he answer what god he worships/worshipped in life?
Yes, you would actually say I was a paladin of Bahamut.
Wrong
Hmm.
answer.
what did you say?
Can I
That's the
roll a
wrong
religion
answer.
on that? Because
You may.
I don't know shit about fuck I think about this one.
There's only one god, and it's not.
Well, that's a 19 on the die, so that's a 26, I think.
With a 26 in religion, you know that Bahamut is not a commonly worshipped god, but it is
I
considered
didn't think so.
the god of good aligned dragons.
Is this man a dragon?
This man is not a dragon, but he does worship a god of dragons.
That's very curious.
It is.
God, I want to tell him what happened so bad. Me, Wayne. I bring up
He doesn't know.
Io.
So very curious.
And actually, you would even see on his plate armor is emblazoned a platinum dragon.
We haven't seen Bahamut mentioned by name anywhere, though, have we?
You've not.
Interesting.
Also, I'll take a perception roll from anybody here.
Sure.
Oh.
14.
Nope. That's a 12.
8.
8?
Step aside, peon. 9.
Oh my god. Hold
Well, you still beat me, Zoker.
on. 18, 19, 20, 21.
It's like
20.
wearing an eye patch.
I rolled a 17. A 17.
29.
29!
29.
All right. Drizzle and Jan,
Thank God.
you see in a snow pile off the side of the road as you guys are talking this person. You see this person face down in a snow pile.
That wasn't there last time we were through here.
Oh, the little bird.
The little bird?
No.
No, it's
Oh.
definitely not the little bird.
I never got to play with Little Bird. I was excited.
They look motionless.
Oh, pull the cart over. Hold on. I'll
Do we
jump
have
off.
time for this?
That's
To help someone?
We're just gonna reset anyway.
oh.
I'm gonna pull whatever is out of the snow.
Okay. You pull this bird person out of the snow. They look exactly like this. They're just like some kind of little bird wizard. and they look passed out and frozen.
Oh, they're adorable.
Roll medicine check.
I was hoping I had some kind of like create bonfire-ish spell, but I don't.
Do you?
I do. I cast create bonfire.
Oh,
We have
thank you
time
for
for that,
helping,
Peter.
Steve.
So Steve, as you create bonfire, they begin to warm up and start to shiver. Your new member will actually cast lesser restoration on them, and they will wake up and say, "Oh my goodness! Oh God! Oh, it's so warm. Who are all of you?"
Who are you?
Yes. Yeah.
We're the Barovia boys.
No.
My name's Phoebe.
Phoebe, I'm Jan. This is blah 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 blah.
Jan and Drizzle, like the heroes?
Yes. Oh, are you from Barovia?
Of course. I'm a were-raven.
Of course. How could I not tell?
I'll say, oh, I'm sure it was just an accident. Where are you guys going? The Amber Temple?
Ooh.
Yes.
I look
Pull
back
this
at
bird
everyone
back
else.
out the window. We can put him back in the snow.
Just say, be careful. There's werewolves. Like lots of them.
Yes, I do remember them being your mortal enemies. First, before we answer to your question, well, what are you doing out here?
Well, I was gonna report about some pretty heavy werewolf activity up ahead, but then I fell, and I think I froze to death.
Oh.
It was bad.
You were very close to death. That's true.
You guys really are heroes.
Insight?
Roll an insight. Also, Shay, I don't know
I
of
think
this
that's
from
one of
Wayne's
mine,
game,
but I don't know.
I just remember there being, I think it was a bird person who like wanted to collect talismans or trinkets.
I'll say this is unrelated if I accidentally.
Okay, I think it might have been
this.
Ween. I think it might have been in Ween's game.
17.
Was there a bird named Trinket or something in your game?
Name it
Ween?
Phoebe?
I think there was a bird named. There was some bird.
I don't remember. I don't remember. Something. I just was wondering.
Okay,
If
this bird
this is
is
something
not
happened
known for
there.
collecting trinkets. They're just
This
an
is a new
enthusiastic
bird.
were-raven
Okay,
named
new bird.
Phoebe. Yeah.
New bird.
Unrelated to Ween's game.
I rolled a 17.
17. You do not think they are lying at all.
Like they actually just seem like fans.
Oh yeah, they seem very enthusiastic to see you two, and they just seem very adamant that there are some werewolves up ahead that seem a little scary.
Oh, okay.
No real ulterior motives.
I think I'm gonna trust Phoebe. With that, I'm gonna say we do have business at the Amber Temple, Phoebe. Thank you for the heads up about the werewolves, at least.
Oh yeah, anytime. Oh my goodness. Let me see what that map is called. Phoebe would basically tell you there is an ambush.
Do you know a way around this ambush?
Oh God, I need to look up a fucking. I need to look up the name of it. No, she would say. So it's a place called Selinka's Pass, There's really no way around it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We'll just have to slink our way through.
She would laugh and say, "That's the spirit." Anyways, I'm gonna run to safety. Is there anything else you need before the map changes?
Are you gonna be okay by yourself?
Oh, now I am.
Yeah, we just pulled you out of the snow.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's basically back to like the forest, right? Should I go with you?
You almost froze to death by yourself before,
That's
and we're not going back for who knows how long.
we're not gonna force you to come with us.
Roll persuasion if you want her to come with you.
I don't know if I want her to come with me. I'm just don't want her to die.
I would say Alexander is also a no for this child question mark to come along with us. Seems dangerous and irresponsible.
Maybe they could watch the horses while we're gallivanting around in the temple.
Possibly. Do you have any horse experience, Phoebe?
Oh, yeah. I've driven many carriages, rode many horses.
Wouldn't
Do you need
not
help?
not the worst idea. Well, I just don't want you getting hurt on your way back. I feel
Oh,
like
I
you
don't
would
want
be
that
safer
either.
with us. Why don't you come with us?
Roll persuasion.
If you want.
What do you want?
What do you want, Phoebe, with my my 9?
9 persuasion. Aren't you a bard?
It's like 3 levels, Derek.
She would say 9 total. She would say, well, probably just head back. I can probably walk back on my own. It's no big deal.
That's your choice, Phoebe. But
It
here,
is.
take this. I'm gonna hand her the dagger.
What's the dagger?
No, just a dagger. I'm gonna hand her
Oh,
one of my daggers.
she would say, "Oh, I'm good. I got and she holds up like a magic staff. I'm prepared."
Didn't really help you the first time.
I guess I froze on the way down, but I think I got it from here.
Okay. All right.
She
Well,
say, remember, when you get to the bridge, be vigilant.
are they on the other side of the bridge or on this side of the bridge that we're coming from?
I was like, just the bridge, man. I don't know. They could be anywhere.
Okay, so do we have any dog toys?
We don't have any were-ravens this time, so it might work, Drizzle.
Jesus Christ.
I think that little raven is not going to make it.
Do you want to try and persuade her to come with
Yeah, I was gonna
us?
say before she leaves, anyone can persuade.
No. She made her choice.
Yeah, her choice is to just continue.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's fine.
Okay.
But she's not going to.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to live either. But like you
Not
said, that is her
Strong
choice.
survival skills on that one.
I'm a little concerned about that bird.
Would you like to ask her to come with us, Scout?
Well, we're going somewhere even more dangerous than the snow-covered mountains.
It would be much more dangerous to take her with us. Let's.
We're gonna come back and her body's gonna be like just desiccated on the side of the road.
Werewolf hunted her down.
You could have
Ripped
saved her if
apart.
you just convinced her to stay.
Derek rubs it in our faces.
I'll actually say, you guys dug her out of the snow. She thawed out. She's absolutely gonna get to safety.
We've
Let's
done all we
go.
can.
If you had convinced her to go with you, she was more in peril,
Okay, good.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah,
she-
because we're going somewhere really dangerous.
but she would have helped you all.
So how does she work for Asmodeus?
What the fuck? Well, Asmodeus
Yes.
has no power here, so
That we know.
So she's trying to corrupt the theory for him. I get you.
God. Anyway,
If only.
there's a wolf ambush. Wolf push.
Wolf bush. Oh.
Ooh.
Don't mind if I do.
Alex joins the
Aw.
chat. Did y'all say wolf bush?
Okay. You guys go up the path. Up to about here.
I think while we're like making our way up, does anyone have ideas on how to take care of these werewolves? Do we just
I'll
want to
start
run into
over
them?
here.
Kill him.
Aren't you the ones who have faced them before?
Haven't you done all this?
Our plan didn't go so well with the werewolves.
Yeah, I don't think we should be.
In fact, I would call it was a
plans.
stupid plan.
Do I need to roll for werewolf killing, or can I use my eye of knowledge?
Has Alexander killed werewolves?
No, but isn't it like there's stories about werewolves, right?
I would say for Alexander, roll religion.
Okay.
What do you
That's
mean it
probably one of
didn't
your
go
better
well?
stats, right?
Religion is not one of my better stats because the only religion I care about is my own.
That's
I actually have very
valid.
poor religion.
What if I give you like a +6 and I just say your religion covers the killing of what is considered aberrations?
Okay. Well, that was all. I'm like, anything evil has to die, so I figure I know how to, like, it's just something that I would know to some degree. But if it's a +6, then let's see. 17.
17, you would know werewolves are weak to silver, are generally created from some kind of patriarch or matriarch, and are born into a clan and part of the pack in nature. So you know them fighting in a group is much stronger than just killing one out individually.
Okay. Then I would relay that we should, if we see a lone wolf werewolf, we should kill it, and we should kill it with silver.
Also, all of you put your characters on the far right side of the map by the path.
If there's already an
Oh,
ambush set
farther
up
right.
though, and we find
I moved you.
Oh,
You're good.
Thank you.
a lone werewolf, isn't it possible that
Oh, I didn't do
they're
on
the
the far
bait
right.
for
I'm
the
sorry.
ambush?
I'm sorry, what was that, Shay?
I said if we were warned of an ambush and we do find a single werewolf on the road, isn't it possible that they're the bait for the ambush?
Or yeah, we're right. We shouldn't go chasing a singular werewolf. That would be very unwise, I think. But if we can snipe it from where we are, that would be probably better.
I can Eldritch Blast fairly far away.
you know, not all werewolves are bad, y'all.
Yeah, but if they're gonna ambush us.
Yes, they are.
Awkwardly looks over. Is it all were people or just werewolves, Alexander?
I don't know if we
I'm going to
want
use the
that
restroom
answer.
while we discuss this. The moral
After
quandary.
after experiencing your holy man weed, I feel so self-conscious about what I'm about to say. Is they're all affronts to God.
Awkward. Well, I'm glad I cured my werewolf disease, but
Yeah, it's a good thing we don't have any
Oop.
other were creatures in this party.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
There,
thing.
It's
there's
fine.
some sort of history between the were-ravens and the werewolves.
yes, they hate each other. It was quite a surprise to us how much they hated each other. Actually, it fucked up an entire plan.
Yeah. And how bad werewolves are at
The
identifying
plan
the
was
difference
insane.
between-
I don't know. I felt that it had a lot of microaggressions, from what I've been told.
I'm just wondering if they attacked that girl on the road out of racial motivation, and it's not really a trap whatsoever. But it doesn't matter
Oh,
either way. We
you
should
think
try and be prepared.
you think that little were-raven's trying to set up these werewolves?
No, what I'm saying is that they may have attacked her specifically because she is a were-raven.
Maybe they'll be
I'm not
good to
justifying
us.
that. I think that's actually fairly contemptible. But there may not be an ambush if she was attacked for the sole purposes of being a were-raven.
I feel like we're
Hmm.
getting in the middle of some
Now
were
that we're
politics.
standing, yeah,
Ravens and wolves
I
in
don't think
nature love each
microaggressions
other.
or macroaggressions are a good thing. That's not what I'm trying to say. We're next to this bridge. Could I please investigate with my eyes as we walk up towards this bridge?
I think you should roll a perception check as you
Okay.
go up towards the bridge.
But what if I'm actively perceiving? I'm being
This
sarcastic.
is an active perception check.
That's gonna be a 15.
15. Okay. You do not see anything as you are walking up to this bridge. The
You got an
bridge is
18.
quite dilapidated.
It looks bad.
You do see that there are kind of stone palisades on either side that are also a little dilapidated, but somewhat structurally sound. And they seem to be quiet and dark and a little spooky.
Can I fly over this bridge and sort of do a scouting thing with my flying horse?
Oh, goodness, yes.
Oh dear.
How high do you want to fly, Alexander?
Pretty high. Well, I guess not that high. I want to be able to. I can't gauge distance to. Enough that's like not that I'll be able to see pretty clearly
Mhm.
what like if there's anything behind these palisades and whatnot.
Okay. Flying up. Roll a perception check.
Ooh. 24.
That's really good. You do see that there are two individuals looking at you directly.
Mm.
That is these two.
I will go tell my companions.
Whoa, now.
Hold your horses, quite literally.
Hey.
As you do that, give me just a moment here.
We gotta get cell phones.
About to get Black Widowed out of the sky.
Oh yeah, I'm about I'm about to eat a massive amount of shit. Per usual.
Roll. Excellent. As a black beam comes from this werewolf's finger, roll
Oh,
Oh,
me a
no.
Constitution saving throw.
that's a little mean.
Oh wait, that's a bad side then.
Oh
Jesus
man, it is a short night.
I rolled a 22.
22 will thankfully save. Give me just a moment here.
You played the ending credits.
I did. Well, yeah, this is Finger of Death.
Ending credits for Alexander.
So you will take 38 necrotic damage as you fly back.
Whatever, 38 damage.
Yeah, not the worst.
Can we see this beam shooting at him?
I would say definitely.
So I guess they're not friendly.
No, there's 2 wolves on the far palisades. And probably I would brace yourselves for more.
Does that put us in combat turn order?
It does. Just a moment here. Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's what I'm
Nat
saying.
1, baby. Let's go.
Dude,
Peter
one of
rolled a
them also
2!
rolled a nat one.
You're not the worst.
Not the worst. I add my I add something else. I keep
Aura?
forgetting to do that.
Pisora?
I don't have a pistol, but I have bunny talents that I keep forgetting to add to.
Jeez.
Shay, is your Pisora +3 or +4? Or +2? Or
You
+1?
have a +5 because he is here.
That's a big
Oh.
Pisora.
Oh, it's a bunny power. Bunnies add their proficiency to their initiative rolls, which I keep forgetting to do.
I can't put my thing in. Can you put mine in, Derek? It's 11.
Yes. What is your thing?
11.
Oh.
It's like only letting me drag the.
We got some high rollers in here. 2, 9, 9, 6.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And then I have to roll for off-screen stuff.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Also, hold on. Why can't I?
Oh. Unrelated. Did y'all see the trader post mount?
Yes.
No.
It's a really pretty butterfly.
I love the,
And a horse.
the butterfly wings set. It's cute.
And a unicorn without a saddle.
Okay, Jan, your turn.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't ready. um. Hmm. I'm gonna move to behind this corner and then hold my action
Okay.
and see if anything pops up from like this area. And if they do, I'm gonna throw a hand axe at them.
Okay.
Or ready in action, not hold by action.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. And this thing. What is this thing gonna cast? It's gonna cast Dimension Door.
Oh. Bye.
Scout.
Uh-oh.
Now, when you told Aya that Alexander gets that extra religion points because his religion gives him the knowledge about killing aberrations, are werewolves and D&D aberrations?
They're not aberrations as far as things go. But
Okay.
I would say to Alexander's religion, anything that is not a follower of Heronius is an aberration.
Well, yes, I was asking because I was wondering if they would count for the purposes of a paladin spell.
What's the
That
spell?
was all. Detect evil and good.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because it's,
These ones
it's
would.
aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. And I don't think they're any of those things. But that's.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You're fine with me bending thine rules?
I am perfectly okay
Okay.
with you bending thine rules.
Okay, I'm gonna bending thy rules and use my action to detect evil and good.
Okay. That's with
So
60
I've got
feet?
30.
30.
And I'm gonna
Hello,
move
my name is
up
30.
here.
You can sense there are two actually in these bushes.
Which bushes?
Whoa, that's
Here?
crazy.
Here.
Then I'm not gonna move up quite that far. I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna
It's 220. I'll
point
allow
out.
you to have your attack action.
Oh, thanks. And I'm gonna point out the one in the other bush as well. I probably make it look like I'm gonna go over here to this bridge, but I swing around and I'm like, hello.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Okay. An 18.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
16.
16 damage or 16 to hit?
No, I'm rolling my hits.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, an 18, a 16, and I actually got an 18, a 16, and a 17. So congrats me. Okay.
Congrats.
Yay. And I'll roll. Christ. Uh, 55 damage, 28 slashing, 11 necrotic, 16 radiant.
Bam. That one is slaughtered.
Oh,
Wow. Got him.
and that guy in the other bush is next. That's gonna be my
Oh.
turn.
I said throw a dagger at the ones in this bush. Do I throw it at nothing?
You can throw it at the one that has been revealed.
Okay.
to the
Can I
south.
do that now, or is it after its turn?
No, you can do that now.
29 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah, I had it's 5 damage. It's not much.
What's the damage?
5.
Oh, okay.
It's only a dagger. I thought it was a hand axe. I don't have one.
That's legit. Okay. 5 damage done to that one. That one is revealed to everybody. Fox.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I normally do. I'm gonna bring out some cannons to help people not get hurt. People within 10 feet of the cannons get 12 temporary HP.
Oh, thank you.
And that's it for my turn for now.
His turn. Hold on 1 second here. He would actually say, who of you would like to fight their strongest warrior?
Oh, me.
Then he would scoop you up. And you guys are right here. As you go through a dimension door.
Okay.
The horse. The horse.
Yeah, I can only take one. I get my horse gets left behind.
The horse is left behind. The horse can move towards you on
Okay.
your after your turn. I did forget this one. That's what he would do, though.
Grabs me by my scruff, goes through door.
Horse can bring someone else.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have.
That's also true.
I don't have a horse token yet, still. So.
Oh my god, I need to get you a horse token. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I've only done stupid things on the horse.
I love the horse.
Constantly.
Ilja.
Yes. God. Is it just those two that? Oh no, there's the one here visible still.
Yes, that's all that's visible for the moment.
Can I do like a perception check to see if I can see if any others are like hiding?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why I have this image.
What? That's just in roll 20.
It's just there in roll 20.
I think that should be Alexander's horse
I have
token.
No, I will not do that.
I rolled a soft 20 on perception.
You would know these two are exceptionally visible to you. You can also hear more in these darkened areas. You
Wait,
can hear stirring within these black areas on the map.
This shit's hollow.
are they like part of a building or what is it?
They are like little. So basically, there's like a throughway bridge, and there are kind of guard towers on either side of each entrance.
Okay.
Is this like that bridge in Arasi where y'all were there for hours? Just dwarves are gonna be
Kind
streaming
of,
out.
yes. I can't believe we won that.
Can I Which one? So it sounds like there's people or werewolves in both of
So
them.
Yeah, so they're like doors. We'll just say they're doors here and here at the very bottom. You can hear movement in there.
Okay.
And obviously you see this one's down here.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh my god, what are these tools now? Roll 20. God.
Alright, see if you can you move this?
Can
Yeah.
I cast Shatter in here?
Yeah, please do.
I'm scared now the way you said that.
We can always mend the bridge. It's fine.
Yeah, what are the Constitution save?
I believe so. I don't have. Oh my god, the website
What's your
is.
saving throw?
That's the damage. 17.
Okay. They do not make it. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Also 17.
17. Okay. Actually, as you roll Shatter in here, the rest of the party just hears a low boom. As a boom happens in here, and this entire like guard tower is just gone. It completely collapses to the earth below.
God, I hope there weren't any friendlies in there.
You don't think so?
Okay.
But who could say?
Don't do that to me.
Alexander.
Alright. Time to square up. I will attack twice. I'm gonna miss my soda buffs more than anything in this world. 23 for the first hit.
That will definitely do it.
And 22 for the second hit.
What is it for the other one?
22.
Oh yeah, both will hit.
Okay. Do you need me to keep track of the holy damage?
No
Okay.
damage type will need to be segregated for this.
Both hits is 37 damage altogether.
God damn. Okay. You think it did full damage? I think he might be bloodied, to be honest, but let me just double check.
Are these just innocent people?
Not quite bloodied, but almost.
One of them did Finger of Death Alexander.
Yeah, one of them did Finger of Death Alexander. So
Kind of had it
probably
coming.
not.
He had it coming. I was just flying.
On a horse in the air. Maybe they're not horse people.
Then they do deserve to die.
I think that's player bias coming through your character. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel very strongly about this.
No, I fully think Alexander would think that. Steve.
Alrighty. I'm gonna move about here a ways.
Okay.
I'm gonna first Eldritch Blast this guy.
Yeah.
That is a 18.
To hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then that does 10 force damage, and he's pushed back 10 feet.
All right. He's gonna he's gonna Freddy Flintstone for a moment and run on the thin air, and then he is gonna fall to his death.
I like that it actually looks like he was falling. His little footing.
And then I'm gonna do another Eldritch Blast, long range, the one fighting Alexander.
Are we on top of these?
Now, am I able to hit them from here? No, not.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. 26.
Now hit.
And then that is 8 damage. And then last Eldritch Blast, same target. Hits. Does 13 damage.
Okay. That's 21 in total. Okay. They
That's
look
it.
very unhappy about that.
Should have gotten for cover.
After your turn, Alexander, roll a perception check. No good?
I'm sorry.
Oh, roll a perception check.
Gotcha. I didn't hear my name being said.
I'm sorry.
Perception. That is a 17.
Okay. You see this group running through.
I see. Oh, I see.
A group of 4 regular ass werewolves. And the next is Alphacine.
I am also gonna Eldritch Blast the guy fighting Alexander.
Oh yeah.
The first one is 9, which I know misses.
Mm-hmm.
9 again. Holy Lord.
9.
And then the last one is 25.
I will definitely hit.
Oh, if I could just grab a D10. Jesus Christ. 2 force damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Is he bloodied? Did I do it?
he is not bloodied.
Dang.
And actually, he is going to cast teleportation.
On.
Himself. I don't know who else you thought it would be on.
Teleports somebody right in the chasm.
I
And
know
he
that's what I would
say,
do.
if you wish to stop the resurrection of our Lord, I suggest you hurry. And you see him poof. And a blast of magical energy as he teleports.
He is bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, we.
That's crazy.
They were dying so easily. I'm like, maybe they aren't that bad.
Where are the group of vampires, werewolves running? I don't see them on the map anymore.
You rolled not a great perception. Roll survival.
By 17 was not a great.
It did not beat their stealth.
Okay, okay. Well, I just nat 20 my survival.
With a nat 20 in survival, you can actually just tell the footprints go this way.
Oh, they went back. They retreated.
Oh yeah, yeah. They straight just
Okay, okay.
retreated.
That's more what I meant. I had seen them and I knew they were here.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, yeah, at the moment the perception did not beat their stealth, but
I gotcha.
yeah, yeah. That said, combat has ended for now.
Well, I guess we better hurry.
Yeah.
Does the bridge look like our carts can go across?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You can still continue as is. No problem.
Okay.
I like the way you said that.
And the
I-
Revenant will continue to go with you.
I do still have a short amount of detect evil and good up.
As you actually, as you kind of regather, the Revenant will say, collect one of the heads of the werewolves.
Is there a
Why?
reason why?
There is.
Steve grabs one.
Okay. as, as you all will move over to here. You come before a gate made of green flame. It seems almost impassable. But the Revenant will tell you to just raise the head of a werewolf.
Now do it.
As you do so, the green flame dissipates.
Oh, that's handy.
Did it have to be a decapitated head?
Yes.
Or you gotta get one.
Are you asking that in character, or are you just saying like
A
in
little
general?
bit.
In character,
Wait.
yeah, he would say, indeed. You must have proved that you could kill a werewolf.
Interesting.
All
For
they
a
had to do is
party
not
like
attack
you.
us.
That is no problem.
Well, glad they left the keys on the doormat, I guess.
Give me just a second. I'm going to gather you all there. Okay. All good there. Give me just a moment here. Okay. You guys appear here. And I just want to make sure this is everybody, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Okay. Your path to the Amber Temple looks like this.
Can I
what's this?
can I guess?
Can you what?
Can I cast Divine Sense? Or like open my Divine Sense?
You can definitely open your divine sense. I will say opening your divine sense, you don't detect anything. What is it? Undead, celestial, or aberration?
Celestial Fiend Undead.
You do not detect any of those things. That said, it does look familiar.
Something.
Yeah, it sure
Ooh.
does.
I need to check something in my player's handbook. I think I
What do you
left
want to
something
do on
on
this
here.
map
This
in the meantime?
this looks so much like the dream of the past we experienced.
Is this
I do
snow,
have
Derek, or is it like
Oh, it's
mist?
snow.
Okay.
No,
it
it's
is
snow. It seems to be quite elevated in the mountains. Lots of snow, but the topography looks eerily similar to what you remember not that long ago.
Any fear of traps as we move forward?
Can I... I'm gonna check if it's all right. Because this is the fairground, right? So the
Yes, it is.
Helena's tent was right here.
Yes,
I'm gonna go
good memory.
and take a fucking look. Just to be sure.
Helena's tent was right here. It was the top one,
I
right?
thought it was the because there was the circus tents that we had to sneak into were.
I'm
at
gonna
the
double
top right.
check.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Oh no, I made them asymmetrical. There were 3 buildings on the left side, 2 buildings on the right side. So yes, I will say that is Helena's tent
Okay.
/ building. It is, for all intents and purposes, a snowed-in, caved-in, collapsed structure. What do you want to do?
Move forward slowly with care.
I think I want to cast Commune with Nature for the first fucking time.
Oh wow, that's fucked up. I was asking Alexander, who is
Oh,
investing in
I'm
this one
sorry.
building. No, you're good.
Well, everyone can do a thing. I can.
We'll do
10
that
minutes.
as well. Don't worry.
Mine takes 10 minutes, so I don't mind going last.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess I would just dig through the snow. I get off my horse and I would just start burrowing. Just.
Roll an investigation with a +10.
Oh, okay.
Since you have been here before, so this is not new.
$16. If with a +10, 16.
With a +10, 16, you find a single card. You
Uh-oh.
see a man with kind of a jester hat. You would recognize it as the Fool. And you, feeling the magic of this card, gain infinite possibility. Any failed ability check or saving throw, you can re-roll.
How many times? Like,
As many?
is this a one-time use sort of thing?
This is as many times as you feel you want to.
Oh dear. Oh, that feels dangerous.
It's not even a power you have to indulge in if you don't want to, but it is indeed the power you have found.
Okay. I have to. I will ponder this. So, I have to write this down.
Okay. That is Alexander. I'm sorry, Ween. You had a thing you wanted to look at?
So I have a trait that lets me cast Commune with Nature as a ritual. That's why it's going to take me 10 minutes.
Okay.
But it lets me choose 3 following facts that I can learn about the surrounding area. But one of the facts is location of one challenge rating 10 plus creature that is celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend, or undead.
Okay, as you cast the spell, the nature around you seems to almost feel agonized as it lives in now a kind of hellish landscape compared to what it used to. And it would say a CR 10 plus creature would say Baba Sega
Okay.
beneath you.
And then
Strad von Yarovich beneath you. It would say just both of those.
one of those I'm not surprised at. The other I was like kind of figuring. It also lets me locate any portals to other planes of existence.
Oh. You would. How does it deliver you that information?
It says I'm communing with nature spirits.
Nature spirits would tell you many portals, many planes
Within 3 miles.
in the temple.
There, okay. And the only other thing on here is most prevalent kind of plant, mineral, or beast. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be werewolf.
Let me just check.
I don't think the rest of these would help, so.
I would actually say the most prevalent one is the Boreal Jacob's Ladder. Pulmonary. Oh my god. It is a flower.
Oh.
A purple flower grows here. Called the Boreal Jacob's Ladder.
All right.
Anything else anyone else wants to do?
I'd like to go to the vending machine now. I'm just so intrigued by the cock ring up here, but I'm trying really hard to not.
I mean,
Bust
Scout
ahead.
can find the cock ring
Oh,
if
actually,
you would
before Scout
Yeah,
heads
I
over there,
Oh
Yeah.
I would actually give Scout the card I just found.
What is this?
Ooh, fascinating.
Well, it's I found it where Helena was, but well, it's for tarot and things of that nature. I just figure as someone who follows a god of fate, it's better off in your hands.
Oh, this is fascinating.
So I would give Scout the card so the ability to reroll checks. I need that. Aya needs that very badly, but I think it's better off in Scout's hands.
That's
Aya
so
really needs that
powerful,
so
to be honest.
badly. But
Like,
that's
I
really
wish
a scary-
you, the human Aya, had that card, but
I just feel
in character
it's.
that's such a good thing, but like out of character, I'm like, Aya, no.
I know, but it just felt right.
And who knows, maybe that will have a benefit to the DM. We'll see.
Anyway.
I will definitely. I'll definitely accept it. And then I had a question. Oh,
no, you're good. Keep going.
And then since I just got the card from Alexander, somebody else can go get the cock ring. My question was just because I don't remember. Do we have anybody who's associated with the Fool card in the party?
You don't. Actually, the
we
only
know, I should say.
The only cards you know have an affiliation were left from cards when Steve died originally. The Fool was not one of them.
Yeah, that's what I didn't. That's what I was asking. I didn't remember, but I didn't think we did.
No, yeah, you're correct. The Fool was not one of the cards that got allocated.
That was my question. Oh, since somebody else can go get the cock ring, this is the same statue, right? Like it has him and otherwise the face is just bald.
It's just destroyed from time.
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing like that had been changed.
Otherwise, it is completely normal.
Cool, all right, that'll be it for me. Someone else can go get the. They actually look like Malabeads to me, but calling them a cock ring is.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Is this? It is a bracelet of amber beads. Who would like to grab it?
The ribbed cock ring.
Alphacine said they would.
How's Alphacine supposed to grab those giant ass bees that are taking up the entire terrain?
Alphacine. As you grab those beads,
You die.
you feel magic coursing through them. Would you like to attune to these?
That sounds safe and chill.
I'm
Nothing
I
gonna.
will say, actually, as
Totally
you grab
hurt.
them, you feel a strange sense of earning, that you have earned the power held within these beads.
Oh yeah, fuck it up. Slap that shit on.
If you choose to attune to it, I will send you what they do.
Do it.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I won't be doing that.
It's Jane's time to shine.
Who would you like to have these beads?
No, these are mine. I'm gonna put them on my antlers, but I'm not gonna attune to them.
Interesting.
Hell yeah. Hell
Make no
Alright.
mistake,
yeah.
I'm taking the beat.
For pleasure.
Like you said, I have earned them. They're mine.
You've earned them. You do sense that they have a absolutely insane amount of power, but if you don't want to tap into that, that's perfectly fine.
I
Derek,
need
it's a
someone to look
metaphor.
into it, but not right now.
You put it on your horns, but you don't let it hurt you.
Yeah.
Coach, you giving us powerful gifts and we're just handing them out, either not using them or somebody else.
That's
You,
Does not
that's the
feel like
fuck,
a
that's the
gift.
fucking name of the game, dog.
Alpha Cine would not know this, but for Carly to know, Jan actually can identify it for you at some point if it ever comes.
Ah, yeah. Dang.
Well,
I'm not saying that Jan can't. I'm just saying I'd love to hear the
Okay.
explanation of how a magic item functions from Jan's voice. Like, how would he explain a magic item's functionality?
That's pretty powerful.
Anything else in this area?
Can I roll detect magic and just kind of like look in the general direction?
right on
I-
Alpha Cine's
As
board.
you rolled, as you rolled the tech magic, Alpha Cine is teeming with the tech magic. And you would see that with goodness gracious. I think it's transfiguration. It'd be transmutation, actually.
Okay.
So yes, you would see Alpha Cine pick up something with massive amounts of transmutation magic.
Well, I wasn't looking that way.
All right, which way were you looking?
Like this way, like to the west.
The west? Yeah, you don't see shit.
Nothing like pops out looking at these
Nothing.
buildings. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I close my eyes.
Yeah, if you ain't looking north, you're
I
good.
close my eyes to the world. These are some powerful choices. I love it.
These are some powerful choices. Anything else from anyone else?
Is there anything else to really inspect? Or
Not
has-
really.
I think everybody got everything.
Alpha Cine, you
We
get
should
the
try.
gift that you have gained from doing the dream as best you could.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
As
I'm like,
best as the party could have done the dream, you get the best gift the party could have gotten. Even picking up the bracelet, you would know this is what it can do.
Oh.
That's it. Any other questions for this area?
I think I am set currently.
Okay. For the last bit, we will. I'm just gonna have you put your character in the small section.
Thanks.
This old icon.
Who?
Isn't that Sue's old icon?
No, that's the one Sue's been using. That said, you guys will have landed at the entrance to the Amber Temple. And we will pick up next time
On Dragon Ball Z.
on Dragon Ball Z.
This doesn't look so amber.
It looks pretty white.
Oh, Carly, you're so powerful.
I know.
Has Sue really not had a different icon this entire game?
No, Sue has had
No,
several
Sue's had a lot of
different
different
ones.
icons.
Yeah.
This is just. This is the
We
one
start-
Sue has decided on for now.
When we started the campaign today, Sue was using a different icon, and then this one came up during fighting.
Well,
You're not crazy.
What I will say, I probably put the wrong one
yeah,
on the
the
board.
one that was on there was one Derek placed on there. This is the one that I currently have as like.
Okay.
Sue has had so many that I have a hard time keeping track of them.
Actually, hold on. The one I dragged on here was the Drizzle one.
That's the one I was thinking of.
That's the one I
I was like,
as for Ilja. I just like was, dude, this Roll20 like hates me. So just dragging a character on there, you're lucky I don't have Saffron out there. Like,
Roll20 does some funky shit with characters. And you just kind of learn to live with it. For the life of me, I don't know why like Violet's health just kept getting messed up. But I have to go to bed. I'm very tired. So good night, y'all.
Night,
Night.
Bye.
I'm also going to bed.
Night.
Night.
Good night, Peter.
Peter.
Good shit.